This is an interesting question, which is, did Jesus' own family believe that he was God or the creator of everything, creator of them too? Well, we can for sure say that his mother Mary and his dad Joseph did believe in him and believe that he was God, especially given the scenario where he was born and how the wise men showed up with gifts and then they left, and then the way the angel appeared to Mary and told her that to rejoice because, this is going to be the savior of the world and it's going to be God. Also, what to name him. So, knowing that Joseph stayed to the family, not thinking that she cheated or anything, because at first, he thought that she did cheat. That's why he was going to divorce in secret. But then again, he was told that basically this is going to be his name because of Jesus, or because he had a vision/dream of what this baby is and how it's not just a baby. That explains them too. But what about brothers? Because believe it or not, Mary and Joseph, yes, the ones who are Jesus' parents, did end up having more kids. And these kids were basically like normal kids, meaning, you need a male and a female and they have a kid. These kids, which are his brothers, I'm assuming he didn't have a sister. I could be wrong about all of this. Feel free to correct me. But from what I was seeing, it's that they don't believe that Jesus is God. Just because of this verse. I'm not saying after what happened, but just at the moment when Jesus was still alive or in the flesh before he ascended to the Father. You know what I mean. So, let's read it. It's in John 7:5, where it says, "For neither did his brethren believe in him." Now, a few verses after that is basically there's going to be this festival, and they're asking him why don't he go and show up to the world and basically show it not in secrets, but openly. And Jesus does go to the festival, but in secrets and not openly, like, hey, here I am, give me all the glory type of stuff. No, but he does go in secrets. But I'm assuming from here, his brothers don't believe him because they're not acting like everybody else, which is like, oh, you want to be in this position, then put yourself out there like that, like you're the top person. So basically here, his brothers didn't even believe he was God. I mean, if you think about it in the flesh, not in the spirit, why would they believe that Jesus was God? They'll be like, you're a carpenter. You work on fixing tables, carts, basically blue collar job. So why are you any different from us? Just because, quote unquote, their mom and dad say so. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you the emotion that they must have felt, which is, a slight giggle, a slight laugh, and be like, you're a normal person like us too, or like us. And you have our blood in you as well. Why are you God? And on that, counting as well that Jesus did look normal, meaning he didn't even look attractive, he just looked normal. And if you put all that together, yeah, his brothers didn't believe it. Because they're the ones who, from what I'm able to remember, they didn't have the dreams where, hey, call this baby Jesus, none of that. Maybe they were told as kids that, hey, your brother right here, he's God. Who knows? But from what I'm able to notice, yeah, half of his family did believe and his other family didn't, which is, hey, we got people like Lazarus, quote unquote, his cousins and all that, and his aunt believe that he's Jesus, that he's quote unquote God, but his own brothers are like, nah, I don't think so. Then again, at the very end, or when they saw everything happen, they ended up believing. But yes, he more than likely grew up as a carpenter and more than likely grew up in those scenarios where, like, if he's God, why is he working and sweating just like us? There you go. So I hope that answers the question. If you have a better way of explaining it, make sure to leave it in the comments. Or if I'm wrong, just let me know. That's from what I remember and from getting a gist of a few Bible verses that I was able to find. If you have better ones, make sure to let me know. Thanks. But a question to you is, if you were in that time, matter of fact, even now, would you believe that someone has a gift from God? Or would you just make fun of them and be like, yeah, whatever? Some people say they can heal. Some people say they can have visions and dreams. Who knows? If you can't believe that, and that happens nowadays, I don't think you will be the person that will believe in him in the past. Just saying. And of course, as always, Jesus Christ loves you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Stay blessed.